You know, for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to change the orientation on my phone. So this is probably going to be the wrong direction. Hang on one second. I'm going to set up my laptop real quick so that I make sure that everything's working properly. Is it working? Can anybody see me? Let's see if this, highlight, oh. Hang on, let's see if this shows up. For the life of me, good grief. Okay. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm gonna mute this so that I don't have to listen to myself. Okay. Good morning. Gosh, I can't figure out how to turn this sideways because I think if I change it, what happens? Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this this way. It's gonna be the wrong direction. Oh, good, you can hear me. Hi, Heather. I'm going the wrong direction. I was hoping to fill the screen, but it's apparently not gonna happen today. So, how are you all? I think it's daylight savings because my phone said something different than, thank you. My phone said something different than my clock did. So I'm assuming that it's daylight savings. So I've got lots of fun stuff to share with you guys today. So we'll wait a couple minutes to see who's gonna pop in. I don't know if my lighting's gonna be very good, but we'll see. So have you guys done anything fun this weekend? I haven't either. I've just been recovering. Okay, it's gonna ruin, daylight savings is gonna ruin me for an entire week. Every single time, spring ahead. So if it's 8, you lose an hour? We lose an hour. Hi from Portugal. This is so cool. I think one of the most fabulous things about doing onlines and Facebook groups and Facebook communities and all of that is that you meet people from all around the world that you wouldn't otherwise have the chance to cross paths with. So I think it's so cool. We have people on our design team from all over the globe, which is really fun too. So, yeah, so it's like a form of jet lag. Yeah, it is. But unfortunately, without the excitement, right? From being able to go on a vacation and be excited about losing time, you don't pay attention. When it's every day, ordinary days. So, yeah, so this week has been crazy. We've got, we did our March kit reveal. Did you all see that? It's posted all over Instagram, and the products aren't here yet. Otherwise, I'd share them with you. But we will do an unboxing with those as soon as they're here. Yeah, I think that the kits are really cool, and I think that the color palette is fun, and I love all the green in it. So I think that if you take time to kind of flip through all of the papers, you'll notice that there's a wide variety of colors through everything. Even though there tends to be pink in the kits, there's a lot of other things that are there as well. So I'm the excitement for today. Good, 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 good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, so my family is gone. My husband and our youngest daughter are skiing in Canada, and my oldest and middle daughter are my oldest daughter went and helped my middle daughter move into her new apartment. So, hi, Francie. Good to see you. Let's see. I'm trying to look and see how many people we've got here. Hockey season ended. You know, so my kids are all grown. My oldest daughter will be 30 the end of this month. The middle one will be, no, she's gonna be 30. I've lost track. The oldest one's gonna be 31. The middle one is gonna be 28. No, yeah, 28. And the youngest is gonna be 26. So they're all grown and doing their own thing. Hi, Stephanie. Good to see you. Yeah, so my husband and my youngest daughter went skiing in Red Mountain in Canada. We're in the Seattle area, so it's about 6 hours from here. So they took a little road trip. And I'm recovering from knee surgery, so I'm not skiing this year, which is a disappointment. But I'm hoping that this surgery will have fixed everything that ails me, and I'll be able to get back and into normal activity for me. So, which will be really a fun thing, because I've been dealing with knee issues for a couple of years. Oh, hang on one second. I have my window open. Which I won't even go into, except for I get hot all the time. So those hot flashes, many of you probably don't even know what those are, but they are awful. So yeah, so everybody's gone and I'm just here. And then back to my head pings all over the place. So I'll lose my train of thought a million times. Hi, Karen. Oh, yeah, they're not fun. In fact, we go on vacation and I have to bring like a little teeny portable fan to put on the nightstand next to me, or I have to turn on the air conditioning down to like 63. And my husband and I argue over the temperature of the room, so that seems to fix that. But yeah, my kids all played sports all through middle school and high school, and there was never a weekend where we didn't have something going on. So our oldest daughter did crew, and so she had practice every single day of the week. And then she had regattas on the weekends, and then the middle and youngest played soccer and ran track. So we were on the go all the time. And for a period of time, the youngest one did swim team, but that wasn't her thing. Personal fan. Oh, well, you know what? That might not be a bad idea, because I'm constantly opening up windows and my husband's coming around behind me and closing them. So anyway, so who's excited to, I've got an unboxing for you first of our February kits, because we didn't have one of those this month. So I'm going to show you that. I've got a bunch of ideas on how to use that. The goodies in this kit. I'm going to make a quick layout for you, and I'm going to show you how to roll the spiral florals, because a lot of people were having difficulty with that, or were unsure as to how to do that. So we'll kind of start with that. The other question that we had in our Facebook group is, oh no, your battery's low, plug it in. The other question that we had in our Facebook group was somebody asking how to do splatters on their pages. So I've got some ideas for that too. So I'm going to turn my camera around, and I'm going to try and get it in frame. So this may be a little tricky for a second, so bear with me. Let's see. Okay. Hang on. You know, this, so my stupid thing here, is it gonna, oh, the ceiling, that's good. Hang on. Why I did that. Let's see. This is gonna be a little off. Okay, let's see. You know, it might just be easier to put this stuff in frame than still. I kind of have my tape here, so I was able to see where I, okay, hang on 1 second. Okay. It's mirrored, so I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, so, and, okay, so this is, all right, I'm gonna turn this, because I've got it upside down. There we go. All right, sorry guys. Takes me a second. Next week I'll have this all sorted out. So these are our February kits. We've got a ton in here, and we've got for February we had our paper cardstock kit and our embellishment kit, pocket life kit, which can be bought as a bundle with the stamp and the 6x8 paper pack, or they can be bought individually. And then we've got our color kit. So we didn't have any dies for February, but we've got dies coming up for March, and we had a cool set of dies back in January. So let me kind of pull this aside and go through everything with you. Let's see, I could have organized this a little bit. Well, we'll see how well I organized it. Okay. So these are our pattern papers, and generally they come, I've unpacked them, but they come shrink wrapped like this, which protects your paper. So, and you get one sheet of each pattern with your main kit. And if you'd like to have an additional set so you can use both sides of the paper and you have more options, we have a pattern paper add-on, which you can purchase separately. Keep in mind that with our main kit, if you order the main kit individually, it sells for $34.95. If you subscribe and receive it every single month, you save $5 on each kit, and it runs $29.95. In addition to that, you get a whole lot of other benefits. You get 15% off on all your add-on kits, and all of your add-on kits will ship for free along with your main kit. You get access to our cut files every month for free, which is a great benefit. And usually there's between 6 and 10 depending on the complexity of the designs. So, and yeah, and we've got some other fun things planned that are going to be a benefit for our subscribers. The other thing to think about too is if you're not a subscriber, you can buy any of our kits as a one-off, and our cut files are also available for purchase on our website. So if you haven't checked them out, head on over and do that. Our website is www.hipkitclub.net. So you can check out all of the details for all of our kits there, place your orders, and so forth. The other thing I'll mention is that every single day on YouTube, we release a new process video showing you how to do projects using the products included in our kits. We have reels on our Instagram as well as lots of photos and inspiration there. If you haven't joined our Facebook group, that's a super fun place to be, and it's a great way to connect with other scrapbookers who are, you know, passionate about this hobby. And we have challenges there, so we give away 2 $25 gift certificates a month to the winner of our challenges. We have a mood board challenge and a sketch challenge every week, and so those two things are going on right now, and all the details are included in our Facebook group. So all you have to do is just request to join, and we'll give you access, and you can share your projects and see what our design teams members are doing and what other creators are doing with their kits. So without further ado, let's get started with this unboxing, because otherwise this thing's going to last forever. Now, I went through and organized this so that it's got the front and the back of each paper. So this is the B-side of Beautiful Memories. I keep wanting to go to the right. Well, okay. So this is the B-side of Beautiful Memories, and it's like a kind of a, it's got like a dry brush effect on it. So it would be great for a background. Could cut files with it. You could do mixed media on it. You know, people often think that you can only do mixed media on a white background, but you can do mixed media on absolutely anything. if you used like white gesso on this and you kind of clouded it out with your fingers, then you can put mixed media here and it would show up on your background. Whereas it would give kind of an area for you to kind of add a pop of color without it getting muddy. So that's the B side. This is the A side. It's got some really bright, fun foliage and florals, and you can fussy cut these out. These are really cool because they've got a lot of little details on them. So if they're fussy cut, you're going to see a lot of the veining in the leaves and things like that, and they'd add a really nice detail to your pages, and they would also really complement the florals that are in this kit, so which you'll see shortly. So this is a cool one. And then this one, well, maybe I don't have them going the right direction. This is the B side to Best Friends, and it's like a dainty little floral with peach and pink on a white background. And then the A side on this one is this gorgeous scallop. And a lot of people have been fussy cutting this, and it has all of these little dots too. So maybe if you wanted to, well, you could do every single dot, but if you pierced every other dot, you could do some really pretty stitching through this if you were so inclined, but it would be beautiful if you're motivated enough to do that. This is the B side of Have a Blast, and it could be used as is. You could cut these up. If you cut it through the center here on a diagonal, and then you could miter some frames with it. So that would be kind of cool. The other thing you could do is if you turned it this way and you cut it down here, you could do some cool chevron patterns. So there's a lot of options with this one. Or if you wanted to like have your layout, some people like to, you know, back their layouts kind of like this. If you cut this piece down a little bit, left this one as a 12 by 12, you could add a pop of color that way. So, and then this is the A side, just these little kind of sunshine or sunburst. And there's little dots in there too. And around that you could stitch. Stitching is all the rage these days, you know. This is, I can't even read, The Best of Life. And easily, this is yellow and yellow grid on white, perfect for a background. And then the back side is this beautiful floral. And this one's just begging to be fussy cut. Look at all these beautiful flowers. And I love like the orchid and the purple mixed with the yellow. And then the cornflower blue. And the royal blue too. It's so pretty. So that one's really cool. And then this one is the B side of Together Forever, and it's just a really dark navy and white stripe. And in fact, this is the paper that I'm going to use for my layout today, I think. And then the front side has these little I don't even know what you call them, polygons, or they make me think of like string art, or back in the day like the old spirographs. And these, you could circle punch them if you wanted to, and you could make a wreath with them. If you kind of cut through them here, you could link them together and make like a little chain link. And if you spun them, you can hide the seam. Maybe I'll have to try something like that. Or somebody else. This is Live and Laugh. And it's a like a royal blue with kind of a lavender tiny, tiny polka dot. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting is really kind of weird, but. And then this is a beautiful ombre, very subtle chevron. This is perfect for a background. And this one would be really, really beautiful if you backed a cut file with it, because you'd get a variety of different colors behind your cut file. So that would be really, really pretty. So if you can kind of see the colors in this one. And then this one is my favorite. That's the name of the paper. I love it too. And it's got an argyle that is kind of a dual tone, pink on pink, with a white background. And this one has a lot of different ways that it could be used. You could cut them across in stripes and then layer them together. You could cut them out in stripes and you could notch out each individual kind of diamond or triangle, and it would create a really cool pattern or border. So lots you can do. Love this one. So many things you could do with it. You could back a cut file with this one. You can cut it in stripes so that you can get the pop of color. It would be a great layering piece. And depending on how you layer it, like you could cut these stripes out and you could offset them so that you just get kind of a variation in stripes and color combinations. So that would be really cool. And then there is Be Amazing, and it's got this beautiful watercolored heart on the B side, and then on the A side, a lavender or orchid tie-dye, which is really pretty. So, and then this one is called Hugs and Kisses, and it's kind of a watercolored, translucent plaid. This could easily be used as a background if you wanted to, or a layering piece. And here's the A side, which is this really fun, kind of a scribbly scallop or fin. If you had some like beach pictures, this could be really a fun layout or paper to use. And again, you could fussy cut this or even cut, like, you could make kind of an abstract pattern if you followed along and just kind of cut through different like paths through it. And then you could put it on another paper and it would just give kind of an abstract background, which is kind of fun. And then we've got All the Feels, which is this really pretty, and it's a kind of a quilted plaid. It's tone on tone, and then there's some tiny little white dots along each one of the pink lines. And then this really fun navy and multicolored heart confetti. So I love that one too. This one is called So Lovely, and it's mint with a purple, like an orchid purple and pink and white tiny little flower. And then there's this is kind of like well, you could use it in a variety of different ways. You could build it into a wreath. You could also cut a circle out of it and then put it on a background, but put foam behind this, so it creates kind of a dimensional window, and then you can build your layout on that back paper, kind of with things peeking out from underneath. So it gives kind of the idea of a shadow box. And the last one is called Really Good. This has kind of a I don't know if it's like a brush stroke or just kind of a textured pattern where it's this darker coral with a light pink detail. And then the last one is this beautiful floral wreath, which you could fussy cut. You could leave it as it is. You could cut with an X-Acto knife around some of the flowers, so you could tuck some other flowers and embellishments behind it. So this is a really pretty one too. So if you were to look at, so these are all the A sides. Push these towards you. So it kind of gives you an idea of what it would look like. And then I'll show you all the B-sides together. If I was organized, I would have. Not this one. This one. This one. Ah, I'm running out of space. Okay, so these are all the A sides, and I'll flip through them. This is not an A side. So I know this last one, both of them are gonna go. Okay, there's and then the B sides, I'll lay these out maybe in a better, it would have helped if I had my camera right. A lot of really neutral patterns on the back. So a lot of blues, some yellows, some reddish colors, and then some pinks also. So a really versatile group of patterns. Then we've got our cardstock kit, and each month the colors in our cardstock kit coordinate perfectly with our main kit. So all the colors are selected to coordinate, and so you don't have, takes kind of the guesswork out of it. And in addition to that, you get a subtle pattern on the B side, and this changes every single month. So the reverse pattern on our cardstock you get a variety of different things. So this month it happens to be a little heart with a tiny dot. So usually things that you could use as a background if you wanted to. So let me show you the colors here. And I'm just going to go through them really quick. So actually, let's do it this way. Oh, you know what? I've cut all the... It's a light pink. The first one was lavender. This is kind of a coral red. Yellow. A bright pink. Minty blue. Kind of a periwinkle. And a dark navy. So you get 2 sheets of each in our cardstock add-on kit, which is a great value, and you'll find that the colors in these, you'll be able to coordinate them with other kits. So like if you don't get the cardstock kit every single month, you'll find colors in that kit that will coordinate with other kits. So in the larger scheme of things, you'll boy, I think I'm saying a million times. You'll be able to use it with a bunch of future kits. So let's go through first. Let's do the embellishment kit first. And here's our embellishment kit. And let me open it up and we'll go through it. And then I'll show you how I organize it. So first, we've got a set of chipboard die cuts. And if I put my glasses on, I would be able to tell you how many pieces are in it. It has 62 pieces inside. So let me show you close up. And then here's the back side, so you can kind of see what's in it. Am I going too far? No, I want to go this way. I don't know. Oh, no. Anyway, I'm backwards. So I'll open this and we'll go through what's the pieces that are in it, and I'll show you how I organize them. And these are a foam, very finely ombre glitter heart. And the cool thing about these is that people hate glitter because it transfers onto things. The glitter doesn't come off. I mean, there's my hand, but they're super sparkly, so it's a beautiful thing, right? So there's the hearts. And then you get a package of tiny puffy alphas. And our tiny puffy alphas are like hugely popular. And these, you'll notice them in person probably more than you do on camera, but there is a slight ombre on where the top of it is just a little bit lighter. But you get all the letters, you get alphabet and numbers and some punctuation. And then the back side, you get 2 different colors. You get a periwinkle, which is a lot of fun. So they're great for titles or for adding like little captions on small things. So these are die cut envelopes and tags, and they're scored. So they're super easy to fold up. And you get 14 pieces, and you get some pockets too. These are just flat, but you could stitch along them and make them into real pockets on your page, or just add foam adhesive behind them, and then you can tuck stuff in. They're great for adding like hidden journaling, memorabilia, extra photos, all kinds of stuff. Or you can tuck embellishments in there too. And then you get a set of, I guess if I lay them down here, you can see them better. A set of puppy stickers, and you get 55 pieces in this, and I will see if I can kind of just give you a look at what's included. So they're really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna at the end of this, I'll go through all of the die cut pieces and show you what's in them. Okay, so this is our main kit, and it includes the pattern paper that I showed you earlier, and then these are the embellishments. Boy. Okay, so you get a set of dimensional paper clips. And the paper clips are really tiny, so they're not like these giant pieces that you have to add to your projects. And you get 6 shapes in each. This one says, "How sweet it is to be loved by you and always yours." And then just a rainbow, a cupcake, little envelope filled with flowers. So super cute. You get a set of package of die cuts. There are 52 pieces in this. And these are what's included. I know that I'm way off camera here, so I apologize. Need to figure this out for next time, but. And then you get a set of spiral die cut flowers, and I'm going to show you how to roll these. So you get 25 pieces, and it comes with leaves. So these are all the different flowers, and they roll up into different sizes too. And the leaf pattern, or the petal patterns, are different. So I'll show you how to use those. And then these are cardstock flowers, or cardstock flower stickers. Flower cardstock stickers. And then on the back side, you get a sheet of tags, a sheet of little banners, or I mean, you get some tags, some banners, a couple of labels, and some mini words. You're adorable. Life is full of amazing adventures, so let's go. Love this. What a fun day it was. Hug time. Small things can mean the most. Ooh, I can smell the sugar cookies baking. Couldn't live without you. These are such important details. There's a lot of little detail, or a lot of useful phrases. And then you get a set of puffy alphabet, and there's a tiny white inline in these. And you get 142 pieces. And they're narrow, so they're great for titles and great for fitting titles into small places. And if you, let's see, they coordinate with the minis really well. So get a lot of different choices if you get both. So those are the embellishments for our main kit. Then our color kit comes with 2 Hero inks, core inks, one in Ultra Pink and one in Periwinkle. And you get a outlined heart stamp. It's a clear stamp. If you don't have a clear block that's this large, you can ink this and lay it on your desk and then flip your paper over the top and just rub over the top of your paper. Or you can do it this way too and just rub over the top. These are photopolymer stamps, and the thing about photopolymer stamps is that they really hold their shape and they don't squish, so you get that mushy impression. So if you put pressure on the top of these, they will give you a clear impression. So if you just take this and leave it on the clear backing sheet and you flip it over onto your page and you rub over the top, you can use a brayer also. Roll the brayer over the top of it. I have this and I use it with my Misty, but if you had this, something like this, these are cheap. You can get them on Amazon. I think that they're like $5 or $6, but you can rub it over the back of your clear sheet on this, and then it'll, that way you make sure that you've hit every single bit of your stamp so you get a clear impression. So that's the color kit. And then last but not least is our Pocket Life kit. And you get a set of stamps, and they've got a lot of different words and some flowers that can be layered, some hearts. If you look on our website and look up the stamps, there is an image on our website that shows you how all of these stamps can be combined together to give you different images. So it shows you like color combinations and things of that nature. So if you are wanting to know how to layer them, refer to that image, and we do that with every single stamp set. So if you get this stamp set and you want to print that out, and then you can kind of put it in the back here. So, and then you can have it for reference. So there's those. And then we have a set of a 6x8 paper pack. And this includes cut apart cards, cut apart, there's 2 sheets of cut apart ephemera. And we actually have, if you weren't aware, but we've got dies that work with our cut apart sheets. And all you do is you just take this and let's see. Yeah, they're double-sided too. So you take it and you line it up, and then you can feed it through your die cut machine, and you've got a bunch of die cuts, and you don't have to go through and die cut each individual shape. It does it all at once for you. So there's that one, and then we alternate with what we with which die cut designs we put in our kits each month. But you overlap that and you feed it through your die cut machine, and you've got a whole set of die cuts. So these are all the pieces, and I ran these all through my die cut machine. And they're double-sided too, which is nice. So like with some of them, depending on, there's bits and pieces. So depending on like whether, sometimes with arrows and things like that, you might want your arrow pointed a different direction. And the other thing too, if you're using these on Project Life or on a traveler's notebook or a mini album, and you want to do like a window or something like that, or, you know, put it on a transparency, you're going to be able to see the image on front and back. So if you have something popping out, you have the color on this side, but you also will have it on the flip side as well. So anything that you put on there that is like, let's say that you were going to use this as a tab or something, it would also show up on the reverse side when you flip the page. So, which is kind of cool. So there's those. And then here are the cards. And the cards, I'm going to flip them over because these are double-sided and there's a different color story on the reverse. And then these are little word strips. Same here. Some more word strips. And then there's, I believe, 6 pattern papers, and some of them are similar to the ones that we have in our main kit. There are also some different ones, but they're on a smaller scale. So like if you're doing Project Life, if you're a card maker or whatever, and you want something that's a little smaller in scale, these are great for that. And then this is the reverse side. So like I said, it's a different color story for each side, so you have a lot of different options as to what you want to use. And if you're Project Life and you know, like to have your cards show front and back, you know, if you have this one here, you'll have another one to use on the back side. So, and they're super easy to cut out. When I get my my kits every month, let's see here, I just go through and I cut them up, and then I just hook them with a binder clip. So I've got it all together and they're ready to use. So here's what they look like. Here, I guess I should. And these are great for Project Life. You can use these for layouts so easily. They're great for layering. For journaling, for punching, you can die cut these. So. And then you've got your solids. So there are those. And then let me show you really quickly. I've got, these are what the little pockets look like. And these are the individual pieces. Here's a card. I sorted these by color, and these are all scored, so they're really easy to fold. Another pocket, 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 and an envelope. I think we're gonna get a visitor. Okay, this is my daughter's cat, and when she was a kitten, she was so cute, we kept calling her Cutesley, and it stuck. So that is her name. Cutes. Get out of here. Okay. And then this is what they look like when they're glued together. Okay, obviously these don't change at all, but these are the pockets. So, and if you put them together, you know, when you get them, and then you just hook them with a little binder clip, and you're good to go when you're ready to work with those. And then let's go through the die cut pieces real quick. And so here's a dish. I want to put it in the right place. Wrong direction. Oh, so we need to go this way. All right. So let's go through the chipboard first. And the nice thing about doing them in die cuts is you get more pieces, because when you have to organize them so that they fit onto a sticker sheet, you're a lot more limited in terms of pieces, because they have to fit on two 5.5 or a 5.5 by 11. So when we can put them on a large 12 by 12, when we design them, then we've got extra space to maneuver the pieces. So, little heart, you're my favorite person. So happy today. Here's a navy frame. You also get all the little in-between pieces, but you can use these too as little frames as well. Here's another frame, another frame. Ah, another frame. Love. Postcard, a tag. Our story. I mean, there are so many pieces in this. That said, love this. They aren't just all Valentines. Happy family, together forever, cute little rainbow. That one says sweet, heart. Selfie, some flowers, hugs and kisses, friends, food and laughs. Snap, you're amazing. A little card, envelope. These memories are good. Family. This is like an ombre frame that's similar to that paper. Pure joy. Living life at its fullest. Good times. You have my heart. Love. Hooray. A little tab. XOXO. Snuggle time with a couple little cats. Smile. Beautiful moment. Never forget. And then we've got Scrabble pieces. L-O-V and E. And another heart. And then some tiny little hearts. Pink, yellow, blue, blue, and red. And then here's the little mini pieces. So there are the chipboard pieces, and those are from our embellishment kit. So let's pull these aside. show you the, go through and find everything. All right, where did they go? Here they are. There's too many things on my desk. Let's go through these really quick. Call me. There's some great ones for cards here too. Love more. This one says so much beauty. You are so kind. Cup with flowers. Loving this. Be happy, love life. Embrace kindness. You mean the world to me. You are loved no matter how you feel. A butterfly, a heart. You are so sweet. Coffee is my love language, and that is true. And then a cool frame, a little floral piece, feeling wonderful, some cats, and kind of a hot air balloon with some flowers that said you are the best. Our songs, little cassette tape, cupcake, care for you, another cool frame, ice cream cone with cherries, a little camera, so much love, better together, floral, a heart, another heart, a butterfly, always yours, a butterfly, a bird that said mail for you, butterfly, sweetheart, sweet as sugar, follow your dreams, I meow you, flowers, love you friend, a butterfly, a cake, a bird that says so special, choose happiness in a speech bubble, best friends, adore you, appreciate you. So many, right? This one's a little flower with some birds, just for you, and that one fell on the floor, so I don't know what it is. Oh, and here's a green heart that says, so special. So those are the cardstock ephemera from our name kit. All right, and then these are just some of the spiral flowers, but I'm going to show you how to put these together. Let's see. Maybe we'll do it like this. Okay. So these are the spiral flowers. They look like this. They're double-sided, and they're laser cut. So, you know, you might see a little discoloration on the edges, but it doesn't take away from them at all. And in fact, it kind of makes the edges show up a little bit. So here is how I do this. I find it easiest with a paintbrush or something that is like kind of slick. So you can kind of, we'll do this one. So something that can kind of roll along. So I start right here and I roll it around the pencil, or like if you had a pencil or a paintbrush or whatever. But this kind of allows you to kind of bend that paper a little bit prior to trying to roll it up, because if you don't do this, they'll kind of fold and they get a little bit finicky when you try and roll them. So this makes it a lot easier. And sometimes I'll go through and do this a couple of times just to kind of, it helps, I guess, break apart that paper fiber a little bit. You know, kind of like if you fold something, you can never fold it back right. Always is going to have a crease or whatever. But this helps it so you don't get those like folds in your flower. Okay, so it looks like this, right? And so then what I do, I'm going to move these so I don't get them wet. I've got like a water bottle, and it's a very, very fine mist. And so I just basically spray it one time, and it softens the paper and makes it easier to roll. So I always roll it with the petals towards me, and just start rolling along your paintbrush. And it's just as easy as this. We'll do a couple of them. But one of the things that I find really nice too is I kind of, once I roll them, I like to let them relax a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna just take it off the paintbrush now and just continue to roll it around. So this is kind of how it looks. And then kind of try and fold this too so that it gives it a place to stay. And then, so that's the rolled flower. If you've got a hot glue gun, that would work great with these. But I've got a hot glue gun, but the glue sticks that I've got that go with it are the wrong size. So liquid glue works too. So I'm just gonna take it, kind of wind it up. And you can get this like to wind up a little tighter on the inside. Okay, so what I do is I take that, and then these little guys, just take your little paper clip and hold it and let it dry. Put a little pressure on it for a couple seconds so that it will hold its shape. But that'll hold it in place, and you can let it dry. And then afterwards you can kind of bend back your little petals. And so when you end up putting them all together, you can either do them one at a time, or you can sit down in front of the TV and do them all so that they're ready to go. And then they look like this. So you've got lots of different shapes and sizes and designs, and you've got leaves in there too. So, and if you fold the leaves a little bit, it gives them a little bend and dimension. So those are the flowers. And these little binder clips too, they work great for holding them in place. So those are the flowers. So let's see where we're at. I have no idea how long we've been going. And like if you've got take a break or whatever. I'm going to post this afterwards, so you'll be able to rewatch it. One of the things that I do to sort my ephemera, I sort it by color, and I take all of my die cuts and all of my chipboard pieces, and I sort it by color so that when I'm looking for something, I find it'll be easy to find it. So like these are all the aqua pieces. These are all the navy and dark blue pieces. These are all the purples and pinks. And here's some flowers. Periwinkle. Even I stuck my paper clips in here too. So I guess it's beyond, I keep thinking my camera's going the other direction, but you've got all kinds of bits and pieces. And I even put the word strips from the Pocket Life kit in here. Here's the yellows and the reds. So you've got them all set up. And it makes it a little bit easier for me anyway, in the way that when I'm looking for things. Another little interesting thing that I've got for you, for people that die cut and that use metal dies, and if you're wanting to, like for instance, when you put the metal plate die with the cut apart sheet and you line it up, a lot of people try and use washi tape, but when you use the washi tape to get the washi tape off of it, sometimes it'll tear or remove the top layer of your paper. This is Post-it removable labeling tape, and you can get it from Amazon. It's a little bit expensive, but you get like 36 yards in a pack of it. So you get a ton. And so it's like Post-it sticky. So once you get this all lined up, all I do is just take it and put it over the top of it. Then I can feed this through my die cut machine and it doesn't move. And then when you peel it off, it peels off without damaging your die cuts. So, I'll list this in the description box below, in case you're interested. Okay, so let's get started with my layout. Oh, the other thing that I was going to tell you too, for people that save your branding strips on your papers, I remove them and I secure them with binder clips. And you can use them you can use them along with your layout with, your current kit, but you can also use them when you combine multiple kits and you can create like kind of wonky stripes. Maybe I'll have to do a page where I'm using only branding strips to create like an interesting background paper. But if you cut them all off, then you've got them ready to go. So, and you can even use the little, oftentimes our paper names are, I don't know, could be used as a sentiment or whatever, or a little caption on a page, and you can cut them out and use them that way. So there's that. Oh, also, I wanted to show you our cut files that go along with this kit. I've printed them so you can see them, hopefully. Wrong way, right? Let's see if I can bring this down just a little. All right, there you go. That's better. Okay, So these are the subscriber cut files. Here's a heart wreath. This is also a heart wreath, but it only cuts out half of the heart, and then you can fold it back so you can show the back side of your paper. And then you can layer it with something coordinating underneath. So give you lots of texture, right? And then this is a kind of a honeycomb background, and it's got flowers that are welded to it. That'd be a great background. And you could back just some of the hexagons, which would be kind of cool for Valentine's Day. A little candy bowl with candy hearts. And you could leave it like it is. You could also use this as a stencil and kind of use like a light mint or a very light blue and kind of ink blend around the edge, leaving all of the outlines white. And then you could embroider or whatever you wanted to do. So there's this one, which is a floral, and there's little holes in each one of the flowers where you can leave it as is, or you can stitch them. There's this So Sweet. And it's 3 pieces, so there's the cut file for the So Sweet that's white, there's the gray, and then the darker piece. So you can put those together. Here's a little floral cluster. And these are all the subscriber cut files, so you get all of these for free with your subscription, or I think that they can be purchased for like $1.99 each. And then this is the freebie. So this one is available to everyone. You just have to register on our website. And once you do that, you log on, you can download this one. If you're a subscriber, just log on to our website and you can download them that way. There's several different file formats. And if you don't have a Cricut or a silhouette, you can download them. We've also got just the outlines in JPEG, so you can, and they're mirrored, so you can run them through your printer, and then run them through your printer so that they print on the back side of whatever you want to cut it out of, and then you can just cut using an X-Acto knife or scissors and an X-Acto knife, and then you can have the design. Just takes a little bit extra effort. So there is that. And then finally, today, I'm going to create a layout using a sketch as my inspiration. So I'm going to like loosely, I'm going to base my layout loosely on this. And then I'll go ahead and post this in our Facebook group so you can download it if you want. Like I said, go ahead and join our Facebook group and you can grab it there. And I'll leave a link to our Facebook group in the description here. So here is my photo. I'm going to use this as my background, and I'm going to try and, gosh, I'm going to have to scrap upside down. And this is my photo. I printed it in 2 different sizes. These are my daughters. It's a black and white. There's a lot of contrast, so I don't know how well it's going to show up, but these are my daughters. This is my oldest daughter, Megan, Madeline, and Mackenzie. and it's from our trip that we took to Jackson Hole over New Year's. So this is the page I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this as my background. I do need, I'll remove my branding strip later. And I have cut out a bunch of, these are our Project Life cards, and I think that they work really well as a, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this here so it holds it in frame. They work really well as layering pieces. So you've got two different color stories. I think I'm going to use this because I like the pinks and the, or like the purples and the periwinkle along with the pink. I think, so I kind of pulled out a bunch of stuff ahead of time. So I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to use this guy and this guy. I might actually see if I have a circle punch. It is that size. Oh, you know what? I might have just found one. So I think I'm gonna punch these. It'll create like a little extra detail here. With the lighting, it's hard to line this up right. This is a little bigger than that, but I think it'll still be okay. Okay. So move those out of the way. So I'm going to my idea is I'm going to do it kind of like this. I'm going to run this across. So let me kind of show you the sketch. So size-wise, I'm not really in the right ballpark, but kind of got the same idea. And then I think, so I'm going to have my photo kind of right in here. And then I think I might put that kind of underneath it. And then this little pocket is kind of my idea. So, and scrapbooking upside down is really hard. Let me just tell you that. And then this has a frame on it, so maybe I kind of like that. And then maybe what if I put, just for some added like dimension and texture, I might lift this up just a little bit because I don't want to lose those stripes, I don't think. So put that kind of like that. And then there's a green frame that maybe I can put kind of underneath here. Just give a little extra. This will kind of lift my photo and create some shadows too. So maybe that. I don't know. Here's another frame too. I could put, but I don't think I want to do that. I think it's gonna take away. I don't think I want that one. And then maybe, do I wanna do this cane? No, I don't want pink. What about if I put in this mint? I think I like the mint because it brings, then I've got 3 kind of pieces, so it kind of repeats that color. That's one of the things that you kind of is helpful, I think. Talk to him. Sorry. And then going through, oh, this would be cute, I think. What about that? And then, love this, but I think, not sure, maybe that. The sketch has a couple of flowers. I could do, here's one. I don't think I want one that's this big though, so I could put a floral die cut inside. Let's see. That could be cute. Okay, so look in here. Let's see. I see. No. Oh. Maybe do I want the pink flower? Oh, this would be cute. Maybe. Bring in a tiny bit of red. And let's see what we've got here. Oh, this would be cute too. I think I kind of like this there. And this could be cute. Gosh. Nah. Nah. Don't have any yellow, but a red flower could be cute too. Because it would. Do I have any mint? Are they all? Okay. I think. Let's see. That could be cute. That could be cute. Oh, little butterfly, maybe. Let's see. Thought maybe we had. Here's a green butterfly. Oh, you know what? I think maybe that. I think there's so many things to choose from. Maybe that. Maybe that. Okay. So I know for sure, move these over here. I know for sure that, let's glue my papers down and then we'll start layering stuff because this is really hard to do upside down. One of the things that I need to do is I'm going to trim off the stuff everywhere. I'm going to trim off the end of this here. Okay, so this is I got this trimmer recently, and this is the first time that I've used it. So it's the new Sizzix trimmer, and it works pretty good. It's got the scoreboard in it. It's got a ruler, and the ruler can kind of come in. I haven't read all the instructions, but you can do like all of your corners. You can make envelopes with it. It's got an envelope punch. I don't know. This I'll have to discuss later because I haven't messed with it yet. So I'm just going to use it to cut for today. Okay. The other thing I might do is I might cut this pink one in half. And then that way, if I want to extend it wider, I can. Okay. Move all this stuff. And I'm going to figure out kind of how I want this to go so that I can glue it down. Okay. I'm slow, ladies, and I'm slow upside down. I'm even slower upside down. So I just want to make sure that all of the things that I wanted to put here are going to fit. So I think okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of glue as I layer behind. And then I'm able, if I want to, I can slide things underneath, and then I can add more to it. Okay, so there's that, and this, and I kind of want the, okay, so this, I want it to go underneath because I don't want to lose that. Well, that didn't work quite right now, did it? Okay. So I want the pink. I don't want the pink to go pink on pink because it'll get lost here. So, and I'm going to have I want the pink, two things. I want the pink to have like a little, I want it to have a little purple above, and then I want all three of the holes to land so that it's got the right, so that it's got backing on it. And then this piece, I'm gonna drop here. Maybe. And drop that there and put my photo about there. So I'm going to kind of, let's go ahead and commit to that. I hope this works, ladies, because next time I have to figure out how to get my Where is my T-square ruler? Did I have that around here somewhere? I did. This will help a lot. Make sure that it's lined up properly. And then this one. Perfect. Okay. And then that one doesn't really matter except for the fact that I am going to, my photo I think is going to go about right here. And I'm going to lift this here. And I think even though this is, I'm going to pop this up a little higher so that, and then I can put something behind it. I'll back it somehow, but I'm going to do it like this. All right, so let's, so I'm going to take the back of this, put some adhesive on it, and there, and then where's my photo going to go? About right there. And then this piece, I think I'm going to put, if I put it here though, then I can extend it. And I think I like it up here. Okay, so then let's go right up in here somewhere. It's like a puzzle. Okay. So that's kind of my basic design, I think. And now, this looks crooked to me, but oh well. I'm gonna let it be. Okay. And then I just use craft foam to back my photos. And where are my scissors? And that'll give a little dimension, and yeah, so I can kind of put my photo there. I think I'm gonna save a little bit of this in case I want to put it somewhere else, but I think I'm going to put this in about here. And then this, I wanted to not lose those stripes, so I'm gonna have to lift this just a little bit. There. And I also want to have that purple kind of peek out on top. So I'll do that, and then I'm gonna put this. I wish I hadn't cut that quite so short, but that's all right. So I'll put that there. So let's put my photo down. This might just be the fastest layout I think I've ever made. Okay, so there's that stick. Whoops, I need to lift this a little further. Hopefully I didn't destroy that. Okay, so if I do that, then I can lift this, put a little bit of glue there. And hope it stays. And then I might add some foam behind this periwinkle frame. Okay. So I'll put it here, and here's the other piece. Figure out where, because I might be able to use that other frame as the lift behind here. Not sure, maybe not. I don't think it's going to be thick enough, but okay. So I'm going to put another piece of foam up in this corner. And then that will kind of hold this in place. I think because I've got the photo there, so. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back of this. And some glue on the back of this. Okay. And kind of slide that under there. I want it to show up. Oops. So I kind of wanted it to peek inside here as well. So leave it like that. That's good. And then nah, I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm thinking maybe I want this to go here, and I'm gonna need some adhesive. This layout is going to have a lot of dimension on it, I believe. So if it's gluing, Okay, so this has glue on the back of it, so I need to make sure that I put it in the right place. Okay. And I'm going to put this there, and I'll stick some glue under there later. Okay, so I kind of wish that I had dropped it a little bit, but I think my adhesive is lower, so I think I should be okay. All right, so there's that. I think I need I like kind of how that lands there. Maybe this could go across here, or this could go down here and cover up that white spot, but I think it makes that too much the same. So I'm gonna put this here. I think it should go okay there. There's a piece of foam down there that I can't. Okay, and then we'll put this across here. Kind of want the little flag to go beyond the edge of the die cut. Kind of like that. And then, let's see, what else do I have sitting around over here? Oh, this could be cute. Oh, yep. That can go there. And then I had that cute little Adore Me piece. Where is it? Ah, Adore You. Do I want that? I don't know if I do. I'm kind of thinking I don't, because unless I put it right, I could put it there. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit more glue behind my photo to kind of hold it in place, because it's popping up a little bit. And there is a spot where my little frame here, oh, there, that's what needed to happen. So I'm gonna hold that down for a second. You know, honestly, I think I'm gonna leave these little white holes white up here. I think can't have a page without any flowers, so maybe wondering if I wish that I had put, you know what, I think, although I glued the one side down flat. I think I can create a little bit of dimension under this edge of, is this gonna fit? I cut it the right size. So it will stand up and have a little bit of dimension on that side. It doesn't have to have dimension everywhere, but I kind of was hoping to create a little bit of dimension where this pocket is so that when the flowers go in there, honestly, I think I'm gonna put this inside, and now I'm wishing that this wasn't here. Can I move it without killing my page? How much did I ruin? Well, let's see. I might be able to put this in here because I want to be able to slide my journaling in there. And it looks like I'm going to have to take just a tiny bit off. The bottom because it's going to poke out. I could have corner rounded it, I guess, but okay, so there's that. And this, I think I'll have kind of so it stands up there. This piece, I can hide that by putting the glue on the edge here and gluing it to my photo instead, if that works. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. I might have to add a piece of foam back there, but we'll see if that sticks. If not, you know what, actually, it might work out okay. Because if I don't glue this other part down, that card can slide in. It just needs to be adhered on this one side. Because this can still, there. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. With this, I can either, is my page even in? I can either put the floral in here, or I can put the floral behind here. I don't know how that's gonna, okay, I'm trying to do too many things. Okay, so if my if this goes in here, if I added my photo went here, that makes me wish that I had lifted this even higher, but I think I'm going to put the photo in the pocket and just glue it to the top. I think I want the green and the red to show, so I'm going to cut this so I don't have to cram it in so far. Okay, so I'll just put a little bit of adhesive here. That there, and honestly, it's not very much flour to show up there, but it's, my sketch kind of has a little bit of a flower, so we'll see. Okay. And I think I'm gonna put some foam here. I'm not gonna glue it on the back side, but I want this to lift up a little bit. So, and if I put a little bit on the, you know, I think that this little journaling card, I think is going to end up being a faux journaling card. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it work the way that I wanted it to and have all the other things that I wanted to have happen here. Yeah, see, I wanted that kind of to have a little lift there. And then maybe I don't want the journaling card there. I'm kind of thinking I don't. I thought that I had, a little red, and now I can put this down all the way. I think that this is looking cute. Okay, so I thought that I had a little red Do I like this up here? I'm not sure if I do. Nah, I think it takes away. Do I like it down here? I just think that there's a lot of space between it, so probably not on that one either. Okay, so then maybe the other thing that I might do is put a little camera there. Actually, I already have a camera, so maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see, what else do I have? I think I'm gonna do a couple butterflies, and I'm gonna bend them so that they don't have to glue all over the place. But maybe one here. Here's another one. And one there. And then here's a green one. Actually, maybe, do I want it? I think I might want it. Now I have glue there. Maybe it won't show up. And then I might run some stitching through my butterflies. So there we go. And I think that might, I think I might call it good. What do you think? Oh, I was gonna put, actually, these guys, maybe I can find a couple of flowers. all my garbage. I'm messy. I'm messy, folks. I think I have a powder tool somewhere, but don't know where it is. Okay, well, this is gonna have to do. So maybe, I think I need a little bit of blue. So I think I'm gonna, I might drop this down here, and then maybe I'm gonna overlap some florals. Maybe. Green there, and then this. The bane of my existence, making decisions. Okay, I think, actually, I wish that I had left this together. Alright. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this kind of here. I'll pop that there. Stick this underneath just to add a little extra color over here on this side. And maybe put a little purple one, and then I think a little bit of red. Need a little red one. Here, where do I want it? I kind of think I'm going to put it under this green one. There. And then we'll just throw a couple leaves on there. A leaf, maybe here. And maybe there. All right, folks. I think it's done. Unless I decide to do some little hearts or something, but I think, yeah, maybe that can go there. Because that'll actually give it a little bit of contrast here too. All right, folks, layout is done. And in comparison to the sketch, let's see how we did. I had some florals. I have florals here, not there, but and I have the vertical and the horizontal pieces. I don't think I'm going to put a title on this. If I do, it might be with tiny alphas, and it might go across the bottom of my photo. I might have it say something like, my sisters are my best, or my sister, my best friend, something like that. But for the time being, I think it's going to just be this. And one other thing before I forget You should see my desk. It's a disaster. There's one other thing that I wanted to do. Somebody asked how to do splatters on their pages. These are our January stamp set. Or actually, it came in our color kit. So there's this one, and there's the splotches too, which are great to give you like a mixed media effect. But then there's these that are like drips. So, find my this here, another stamp on there. Ah. And these are, what color do I want to use? Gosh. Let's see, I got it. I'm gonna try this out. Actually, on the back side here. So, put this here. Now these are the inks from January, and they work really well with this kit. I just don't know which one I want to use. So this is the pink. I think a little too bright. Let's try the purple. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then let's try the blue. I know for sure, you know, the one thing that's bothering me on this page is that yellow flower. And I think I'm going to have to put something over the top of it. There's the blue. That's the wrong color too. Okay, let's try the periwinkle from this month. Sometimes with your stamps, these are brand new. I haven't used them yet. And I usually rub an eraser across my stamps like this, and it seasons them so that it removes like the oily finish on the surface of your stamp. And so you'll see the difference in how it stamps. See how this had like, it wasn't inking properly? So do I think, let's try this one and see. I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. So to put splatters on your page, so this, the way that it showed up, I'm going to put some splatters right kind of I don't want them where the red flower is. Okay, so that. And then I'll put some over here. And then other stamp. Take this one off, put it aside, put this one on, take my eraser and rub across it, and then you want to remove any of that. And I think I'll put some splatters here. So for those of you who are concerned about putting splatters on their pages and not wanting to muck it up, these are great for that. So there it is, my finished page. We've got everything on it just about. The only thing that's bothering me, I have no yellow on this page whatsoever, and I have this yellow flower, and it's bugging me. So I think maybe this guy, I'll just get a little foam on it. And I'll put it over the top of where that yellow flower is. It might show up a little bit, but that's much better. All right, friends. Thanks for joining me today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be sure to answer them. The other thing too, head over and join our Facebook group. I'll post the sketch that I used for my page today. And if you have our February kits, you can follow along and create the same page. I'll also post a photo of my finished layout there as well. And then going forward, every Sunday, I'm going to join you all here and we'll do something crafty. So until then, thanks for joining me, everybody. Bye-bye. And I've got to turn it off somehow.